y'all got practice tonight? Thank you, sir. You're welcome. RB, do me a favor. Put Todd's stuff on the side of you. We're live.
Are we going?
We're not gonna go on screen. We can intro. We get the intro.
Where?
Let's go, Suburban.
When do you want me to get on here?
Give the intro now.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. It's Todd Edwards coming to you live tonight from York Suburban High School. I'm here along with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones, and we're kind of stacked and packed here on the bleacher side here at York Suburban High School gym. Not making our way down to the court because, quite candidly, Dew, we're about ready for tip-off here shortly. How about
and
player introductions along with our national anthem? But go ahead, Dew.
Yeah, as you said, Todd, this is a small, intimate gym, similar to Northeastern, I believe even smaller than Northeastern. But it's not a lot of room in here for us to move around. But we are here tonight. It's going to be a great game between Susquehannock versus York Suburban.
A Division II matchup tonight, and Susquehannock comes in here with a 3-2 record overall, an 0-2 in the division, taking on York Suburban, who with last night's double overtime win moves to 4-5 overall. They're 2-2 in the division, so a big Division II matchup here tonight, this Friday night.
Yeah, so both teams have a similar matching record. They're not too far off. It's a great Division II matchup here tonight. We want to thank all the fans for tuning in.
Well, as you mentioned, Dew, one of the smaller, intimate gyms, we're going to be part of it.
Number 24, junior, Joshua Franklin. Number 25, junior, Chase Robert. And number 35, senior, Dan Bennett.
And that's the intro for Susquehannock Warriors team. And now we take it over to York Suburban.
coached by Mitch Kepp, assisted by Kevin Wood, Cody Wallenmeyer, and Dan McHugh. Referees for tonight's event are Steve Keller, Josh Heisler, and Devin Anthony. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats as the York Suburban Pep Band presents our national anthem.
Well, there you have it, sports fans. A nice rendition of our national anthem by the York Suburban Pep Band here, which I have a feeling it may get rather loud here to do tonight. An intimate gym along with a pep band here. And not too far down from our broadcast booth sit the Susquehannock High School cheerleaders and the student section. They're starting to come into play here as well.
Yeah, we're right in the mix with the fans. We sit
Oh,
right
we
here in the
are.
crowd. You know, we got to set up our camera. There's no, and I tell fans a lot that, you know, that watch our broadcast that, you know, some of these older gyms or just gyms in general, even on the football field, are not really live stream ready. But, you know, as, you know, with technology and, you know, 2022 and everybody trying to get everything on camera, you know, we try our best to give people the best view we can.
Well, we're sitting on one another's laps here. How about it, Du?
Yep.
So get to know each other as if we didn't know each other quite well now. We're probably by the end of the night we'll know each other real well. But I'll tell you what, a good time to thank our sponsors tonight: Integrity First Home Buyers, S3 Performance Training, Parma's Pizza of Dallastown, Integrity First Home Buyers, as mentioned, Prestige Motor Cars of York, and tip-off has begun. The game has begun now. York Suburban in their all-white jerseys.
Rebounds.
And Ricky Ferguson bringing the ball up court for Susquehannock. It's Joshua Franklin.
And I tell you what, this York Suburban gym does give you like a Hoosiers type of feel. It's a small, intimate gym. The fans are really engaged.
There's a three-point shot made.
Soft
by
rims
Chase
as
Robert.
well. Real soft rims.
And the first points belong to Susquehannock tonight. Warriors in their all-black jerseys. Brady Stump with the ball, 6'7". Brady Stump, a Division I commit to play volleyball for St. Francis University.
And number 4 for York Suburban, number 4 is Kai Strine, I'm sorry. He's a
freshman.
6'3" freshman. Avant Sweeney with the spin move. Rebound by number 20. I'm sorry, of York Suburban. I'm sorry for Susquehannock. Avant Sweeney pushing the ball court.
We're going to call Avant Sweeney's name a lot, and there it is. First points tonight for Avant Sweeney.
And he goes the whole way. And Susky's right back at it. Short.
Yeah, keep an eye on number 4 for York Suburban, Kai Strand, a freshman, 6'3" freshman for the Trojans.
Von Sweeney with the ball, kick out to his teammate, number 2, recovers. And number 24 for York Suburban, Brady Stump, has to be at least 6'6", 6'7".
Well, Brady Stump, he's going to play volleyball, as I mentioned, for St. Francis, but tonight it's all about the hardwood.
That's a good steal.
Bringing the ball up court, Joshua Franklin.
Tough, couldn't finish. And he stays with it. Now, Jalen Franklin's his brother, I believe.
Yes. Yep, they're brothers.
Normally a starter. Don't see Jalen out
Yeah,
right
I do
now.
not see, according to our roster.
Maybe a first sub coming in.
Jalen's number 15, not in currently, but his brother Joshua is,
One of
along
the-
with number 20, Ezra Davis.
Yeah, and Jalen Franklin. Jalen Franklin's one of the top leading scorers in the YIAA this year and last year.
Jalen Franklin, a 1,000-point scorer due.
Expect to see his entrance into the game very soon.
And Evan Sweeney drives to
Euro.
the net. Both teams kind of jockeying for position here early in the first period.
Tough rebound. And they call travel on
On the freshman.
Strine.
Kai Strine so far this year has been putting some points up for this York Suburban team.
I may be mistaken, but I think he has a game-winning shot this year for York Suburban.
The lights are not too bright for Kai Strine.
I'm familiar with his parents. Both his little brothers play as well for York Suburban. A sports family. And that's a nice cut. And that's a nice bucket for number 20.
Ezra Davis.
And Ezra Davis has some height on him as well.
Yes.
Looks about 6'2" from our vantage.
Avant Sweeney drives to the net, gets fouled. He'll head to the charity line. Looking to add to his point total.
And Avant Sweeney is their star player, number 13 for York Suburban.
Senior. York Suburban coached by head coach Mitch Kemp.
I believe his sister is also the girls' basketball coach as well.
Long history here of sports at York Suburban. The Kemp family.
Susky, kick out. Tap out.
And a scramble for the ball. Jump. Kick out. To number 25, that's Chase Robert for another three. 6 points for Chase Robert. Brady Stump with the ball, drives to the net, and swatted away there by number 20, Ezra Davis.
And Ezra Davis has a lot of energy for that Susquehanna team.
No doubt about it. You're going to see that matchup between the big guys here, Ezra Davis and Brady Stump.
Looks like there's more height in the Division II bracket than there is in the Division I bracket.
Yeah.
For the YIAA.
Well, and I guess I pose this question to the fans that are tuned in. We're going to see another nail biter like we did up in Northeastern this past Tuesday.
Well, we had a history of a lot of nail-biting games, so hopefully this will be another one here at the historical York Suburban Gym. And that's a good steal.
Ryan Butler with the ball.
Pull up.
Nice bucket there by the freshman Kai Strine. Susquehannock 8, York Suburban 6, with just under 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
That's a tough drive. That's another block. A strong block from Kyle Stein. Rebound by Avant Sweeney.
Sweeney bringing the ball up court for the Trojans. The pass underneath to Brady Stump, and the big man puts it in.
And that's a design play there. You can tell there's a lot of communication going on with that lob pass between Sweeney and number 24, Brady Stump. Sorry, Brady Stump.
We're tied up here, 8-8 here in the first quarter, Dew. Here's Ezra Davis to the net and a bucket.
And that was a nice move from the big man.
4
Ezra
points
Davis.
for Davis tonight, early.
York Suburban right now running their offense. Strong rebound. Dish.
And a turnover there. Avant Sweeney bringing the ball up for York Suburban.
Right to the bucket. That's where he likes to go. Von Sweeney is also a high flyer. If he gets an open rim, he's going to take off and go for that dunk. Expect that this game, especially with him knowing Sports Shooting Stars is in the building.
Yeah. Our second game this week. I want to remind our fans that may want to tune into tomorrow's game between York High and Coatesville. That game has been postponed till February 5th. I did check their Twitter account, and again, that game's rescheduled for February 5th.
And checking in the game right now for York Suburban is number 1, Gavin Smith, the senior.
Tied up here in the
and
first
also
quarter,
checking into
10-10.
And Ezra Davis is doing a great job of getting to the bucket, moving without the ball, and getting to a sweet spot, which is in the paint. He's been very effective so far in his first quarter.
And checking in for Susquehannock, Jalen Franklin, number 15, is in the 1,000-point score for Susquehannock. Another player to keep an eye on. But right now, Ezra Davis at the free throw line. Brady Stump with a rebound. And I would imagine Brady Stump will have his fair share of rebounds tonight in tonight's contest, too. At 6'7".
And as you said, checking the game is Jalen Franklin, a 1,000-point scorer for Susquehanna. Expect him not to waste any time in getting shots up. Nice drive.
And the points. Joshua Franklin, his first points in tonight's game. The brother of Jalen Franklin.
And Avant tries to answer the bell, going right back at him.
There's
Stump
Brady Stump.
with the strong big man move. And there's a lot of points being scored so far in this first quarter, Todd.
Yeah. 26 points between the two teams, a 2-point lead for Susquehannock with under a minute to go here in the opening quarter. We thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you this Friday night.
Nice dish out to his brother, Jalen Franklin. And there's Ezra Davis again, get down in the paint. And they didn't call that foul that time. But again, he's doing a great job of moving without the ball.
It, did not get the call.
And it's the first time I had the opportunity to watch Josh Franklin, number 24 for Susquehanna. He's a really good, nice shot.
Put in.
Nice shot from his brother to finish out the first quarter.
First points for Jalen, and of course, we've arrived at the end of the first quarter with your score: Susquehannock 16, York Suburban 12. Give your thoughts on the first quarter here.
Oh, I thought it was a really good first quarter. As I was just saying, I think Josh Franklin, Jalen brother, I think does a really good job passing the ball, getting his guys into the play. Ezra Davis, sorry, his name is Ezra Davis, correct? Ezra Davis, he's doing a great job of cutting to the bucket, moving without the ball, being very effective in the paint. I expect to see a lot more of that in the second quarter, and right now it's working for him.
Yeah, I'd like to take the time right now to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast: Integrity First Home Buyers, S3 Performance Training, Prestige Motor Cars of York, Parma's Pizza of Dallastown, and Dean's Auto Plaza. Five sponsors for tonight's broadcast, season-long sponsors. And it's stacked and packed here in the broadcast booth. Okay, we're back to action here. Jalen Franklin with the ball to start the second quarter. Man, this kick out. Susquehannock working the ball around.
Checking in the game for York Suburban is number 11.
That's Harry Kelly, a senior for the Trojans.
Ball out to Josh Franklin. Strong drive.
And the put in there by number 25, Chase Roberts. 8 points for Chase Roberts.
Yeah, Chase Roberts having a really good first half so far. Avant Sweeney with the ball, kick out. I'm seeing a lot more freshmen this year, Todd, playing,
starting
and playing at that varsity level.
Avant Sweeney for 3, comes up short. Susquehannock bringing the ball up court.
Jalen Franklin goes to the bucket, what he likes to do, easy. And he just rims it out. Avant Sweeney with the ball, drives, head down, shoots, scores. And
7 points for Avant Sweeney tonight, too.
And that's a tough shot from Josh Franklin.
Josh Franklin with 4 points now.
Susky set up in somewhat of a trap. York Suburban has no problem getting out of that trap. And as the fans can hear, the cheerleaders are really animated and they're very much into this game.
Everyone's kind of on top of one another here at the gym tonight. And
that's a good pass.
Gavin Smith with his first points.
Nice assist from Avant Sweeney. And that's the second time Ezra Davis has taken a hard foul.
Slow to get up off the court, Ezra Davis.
And hard, contact. And, just wonder how that's going to affect him.
That was Joey Smith with the points.
That was a nice left-hand layup from Joey Smith. Number 22 for Susquehanna.
And that's swatted away block there by Ezra Davis.
That's an easy block.
And Joey Smith with another 2 points.
And Joey Smith
and a timeout right now called.
And Joey Smith, number 22, from the eye test, doesn't have that basketball look in his eyes, but he's a good player. He uses his left hand very well.
Hustling.
He seems like he's athletic, and confident as well. He's a good player from what I can see so far. And right now the Warriors have an 8-point lead, and that's the biggest lead for them so far in this contest.
Yep, 24-16 due Susquehannock with 5:27 to go. Gavin Smith bringing the ball up court for the Trojans. Israel Rivera in, York Suburban.
Number 15.
Along with Chase Hardiman. And a big-time 3 there.
Kyle Strine, that's why he's out there. The 6'3" freshman, number 4 for York Suburban.
Gives him 5 points tonight.
Loves to shoot deep threes. Kick out. And that's a tough rebound for number 3 for Susquehanna.
Move feed, arrow run one.
I say that. Huh?
Yeah, say that 3 times fast. Good player.
his first playing minutes in tonight's game.
Oh, that's a great pass. Another kick out. I really like the offense that Susquehanna has so far. Good on-ball pressure. And that pressure added by number 22.
Joey Smith.
Joey Smith, like I said, he's scoring on the offensive side, and he's also applying a lot of good pressure on the defensive side, and he caused that turnover right there. Keep an eye on number 22 for Susquehanna. Jalen Franklin bring the ball, 1,000-point scorer in his senior year. Josh Franklin with the drive left, go back to the right.
And puts it in.
He has a knack, and that's a big-time steal from Jalen. Gives a pass to his brother Josh for the 2 points.
And
puts the Warriors up by 9 points. Right now, York Suburban needs something to happen.
Steal there. There goes Jalen Franklin with the easy put in.
And Jalen makes it look easy.
Timeout called by head coach Mitch Kemp of York Suburban.
And the Franklin brothers have been very effective.
They have been. And right now, Susquehannock 30, York Suburban 19, with 3:45 to go before halftime. And it would be a good time to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast: Integrity First Home Buyers, S3 Performance Training, Prestige Motor Cars of York, Parma's Pizza of Dallastown, and Dean's Auto Plaza, all sponsors for tonight's game, featuring York Suburban and Susquehanna.
Yeah, you can see their contact information, where they're located, how to give them a phone call. Dean's Auto is located at 6851 York Road, Hanover, PA, 17331. Phone number is 717-632-9989. York and Adams County area's biggest car and truck dealer. Ask for Bruce when you guys go there. Also, Parma's Pizza, owned by Darren Bonaquista. Big time supporter, located at 476 East Main Street. Give them a call at 717-501-5608. And now we're back to the action.
Yeah, we're back here. We'll pick up with the other details of our sponsor.
And that's another turnover for York Suburban. Big time rebound from Jalen Franklin.
Jalen Franklin battling under the net and gets the foul. He'll head to the charity line with 3:28 to go. And Susquehanna, in the driver's seat right now,
And I've been wanting to watch Jalen Franklin for the last couple years. I'm always hearing about his name. Really solid player. His numbers stay consistent, and it's very, exciting to watch him play tonight here against York Suburban. I know the Warrior fans really love what he brings to the table and what him and his brother and pretty much the whole team brings every year when they come out, against different teams and ball out. Short on the second shot. Another rebound for Susky. And they got second chance opportunities back to back.
Big time shot by Dan Banna.
And that's a three-pointer.
We called his name.
And right now, York Suburban doesn't have Avant Sweeney in the game, their senior and leading scorer. Wonder when he's going to enter the game.
And there's a three.
And that's a nice three from number 1, Gavin Smith.
Jalen Franklin bringing the ball up court. We're just under 3 minutes to go. Susquehannock 33, York Suburban 22.
And right now, York Suburban has to have better ball control. A lot of turnovers is the reason why York Suburban is down right now. And Gavin Smith is open again. Short. Rebound by number 2. Ryan Butler
and a scramble for the ball here.
And that's a nice left-handed shot.
Rivera. For 2 and a timeout called by head coach Andy Shalo of Susquehannock. A big Division II matchup here.
And right now, so far, it's been a tale of both teams making runs. The Warriors have 2 runs so far in this game to help them get this lead, this 9-point lead that they do have.
Yeah,
and right now, it looks like York Suburban is about to go on their run, but coach said, hey, Susky coach said, hey, We're going to stop that right now and call a timeout and regroup.
Yeah, still a comfortable lead for Susquehannock right now, but you know, we mentioned the Franklin brothers, you know, and their sidekick went off to IMG Academy. Jerace Walker, who would have been out here had he not transferred to IMG Academy.
He would have had the York and Adams County team, the schedule on fire. They've been following him everywhere he goes.
Would have been the hottest ticket in York County, no doubt.
I believe he's in the top 25 as far as prospects coming out in 2022.
And I believe he's going to the University of Houston.
Yes, University of Houston. Expect to see him in the NBA in the next 2 years.
And we're back to action here, coming off the timeout.
And that's another three.
Abbas Nadiye.
Abbas Nadiye, number 33 for Susquehannock. Looks a little raw, but has a lot of, I can see the skill in him and, you know, and the basketball intelligence as well. I'm glad they got him out there in the second quarter, give him that playing time experience to help him get better.
Get him out here, and the best way to learn is to be out here on the court.
And you know, kids like that, looks like he's still growing. He's already at 6'2". Rebound outlet.
There's
Jalen Franklin knows how to score.
And gets fouled going to the net. Jalen Franklin, just as a side note, has over 1,000 points and is nearing those. He could potentially beat their school record of 1,646 points held by 1974 grad Frank Wright.
Very interesting. Thanks for dropping that tidbit to it, Todd.
So keep an eye on it. And Jalen's at the charity line right now.
He's a confident player too, man. You can see it in his eyes. He doesn't brag. Gets to the bucket. Has a swag about him. You know, it's just very relevant that he can play the game of basketball at a high level.
Spoke to the coach pre-game. He says he's getting some looks from colleges, and you would imagine he would be with as a 1,000-point scorer.
Some of them basketball players just have a swag about him, and he's one of them.
Susquehannock 35, York Suburban 24, with 1:40 to go. Brady Stump back in for York Suburban, the 6'7" senior.
Von Sweeney with the ball.
Matched up with Ezra Davis under the net, number 20 for Susquehannock. A big matchup to watch, sports fans.
Yeah, I would like to see Brady Stump more in the paint. That's a good heads-up move from Von Sweeney. Just made something out of nothing. But I'd like to see Brady Stump more in the paint. I think he has a matchup, even though Ezra Davis is giving him all he can give. I'd like to see that matchup in the paint. Kick out. That was a quick shot from number 0.
And Ricky Ferguson still looking for his first points in tonight's
Von
game.
Sweeney likes that shot.
Sweeney.
In and out. Josh Franklin with the rebound.
And it looks as if Susquehannock may be content to hold the ball here, under the final 30 seconds here before halftime. Working the ball around, be looking to get the ball down in the post.
And they're very content with holding the ball. And that's the guy you want to have the ball in his hands.
There's Brady Stump with the steal under 5 seconds.
Another steal.
Jalen Franklin puts it up, and we've arrived at halftime with your score. Susquehannock 35, York Suburban 26. In a rather fast-moving first half,
It was. Not a lot of fouls called. Got a chance to play. The referees are letting both these ball clubs, do what they need to do, hit the paint. A couple guys fell, wasn't a call being made, so I kind of like that aggressiveness.
Yep, both teams making their way back to the locker room as the York Suburban Pep Band is going to entertain the fans here at halftime. And it would be a good time to tell you, the viewers at home, some of the point scorers. Leading point scorers for York Suburban, Von Sweeney has 7 points. Brady Stump with 5, along with Gavin Smith and Kai Strin all have 5 points. On Susquehannock's side, Chase Robert has 8 points. Joshua Franklin also has 8 points. Jalen Franklin, 7. Ezra Davis has 6 points. And Joey Smith has 4. And Dan Mena has that 3-point shot. And been an interesting first half, a big Division II matchup. And want to remind the fans, we'll be back next Friday with more action.
Yeah, and soon we'll be doing a game with York Suburban versus West York. And I wonder if West York's still going to be undefeated. I know a lot of people want us to get over to that West York games. I mean, to some of the West York games, and we will do that. I believe a couple of our games are going to be flex, where we'll swap out a game and put it in another game. And I believe West York is at the top of our list of having them out for another matchup versus this one matchup that we got so far this year. But right now, I believe York Suburban needs to have better ball control. They have to work on their turnovers. It's Susquehannock, they like to run the ball. So, I mean, they like the fast break and transition points, especially with a guy like Jalen Franklin and also his brother, Josh Franklin, and Smith. Joey Smith as well. They like to run the paint and get guys involved. Ezra Davis is a big factor. He's getting a lot of points in the paint. So I think York Suburban needs to make some adjustments. And as we always say, we see coaching styles and and how they adjust during halftime. And right now they got to figure something out to how to stop.
Do want to remind our fans that are tuned in here, our next broadcast will take place next Friday, Dallastown and Spring Grove. And then a week from Saturday, we're back with a big rivalry game, York High at Central York High School. And those dates, January 14th and January 15th, all happening next weekend.
Also want to tell the fans, thanks for tuning in. Go like our page on Facebook, Instagram, and also Twitter. We try to keep that updated daily of local and also national sports news. There's a lot of things going on in the sports world right now with the NFL. Soon about to go into the playoffs. That should be very interesting. This weekend we'll have some games on Saturday, which is a little uncustomary, not really custom for a regular season game.
Yeah, the final week in the NFL, and of course things are heating up here in YAIAA basketball. I want to remind the fans the YAIAA tournament has been announced. It'll be taking place in February, and of course it will all culminate with the finals taking place February 17th and 18th of February. The girls' finals, then followed the following night by the boys' final, all taking place at York County School of Technology, not too far from here at York Suburban High School. And if the fans have not had a chance to check out their new facilities at York Tech, it's a phenomenal complex. It really is. I mean, it almost mirrors what the York College campus has.
Yeah, very nice accommodations over there. Great renovations, and got that facility looking top notch.
Oh yeah, and looking forward to broadcasting there from that venue in February. But a lot of games. Want to remind the fans that are tuned in, check our schedule out of games. We're trying to hit all different high schools and try to get different schools represented.
We're going to flex a couple games. What's on our schedule may change, or we may add some more games depending on situations that's happening and as we go forward. I know West York is at the top of our list of adding another West York game to our schedule. So just keep that posted. And like I said, go to our Facebook page and also Twitter and Instagram, where we do daily updates of all things related to sports, especially in the county of York and Adams.
And it would be a great time now to mention our sponsors. 5 big sponsors tonight, starting off with Integrity First Home Buyers. Sports enthusiast Eric Brewer of Integrity First Home Buyers has been an avid supporter of our program for the past 5 seasons. They're located at 2500 Kingston Road, right here in York, Pennsylvania. Integrity First Home Buyers offers a fast, fair, and local way to sell your home for cash. Integrity First Home Buyers are here to help you with all your real estate needs. Give them a call at 717-718-0858 or look them up online, or simply send them an email at info@integrityfirsthomebuyers.com and ask for Eric.
I'm going to take I want to go ahead and take a second and give the band some love real quick, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
We're back, sports fans. As you can hear, a little bit of the York Suburban pep band, maybe overshadowing my voice, but we'll let you enjoy a little bit of the sounds here as we are seconds away from the start of the third quarter. Again, Susquehannock with the lead, 35-26 over York Suburban. And it'd be a good time to also pick up where I left off before we broke for a brief timeout. Our sponsors, S3 Performance Training, the leading training facility for student athletes in the 717 area and beyond. John Turpak or Ron Johnson specializes in strength, speed, stamina, and works with hundreds of student athletes per year. Located at 2810 East Prospect Road, right in York, Pennsylvania. Remember, their training's not limited to just student athletes. It's for everybody. Contact John Turpak or Ron Johnson at 717-542-4247. Also, Prestige Motor Cars of York owner Jesse Ferber has been a longtime friend of the network and supported the program for the past 5 years. Prestige Motor Cars of York is located on the historical trail at 1899 Susquehannock Trail right here in York, Pennsylvania. Best luxury cars for $10,000 or less. Give them a call at 717-781-6750 and ask for Jesse or Brian Elk.
And here we are at the start of the second half. York Suburban is down by 9 points. Score is 35-26. Susquehannock did a great job in the first half of getting turnovers and getting a lot of points in transition. Excuse me, a lot of points in transition. And that's Ezra Davis with another block.
Yeah.
And he's been so dominant in the paint on the offensive side and also on the defensive side. I believe that's his second block of the game. And he's going to make a lot of, players be a little skeptical of going to the bucket.
Yeah, there's that battle again under the net between Ezra Davis
and Jalen Franklin with the
Brady
push to his brother Josh Franklin. And they've done that, I believe, thousands of times in the backyard of their own home, I'm pretty sure.
There, and it's led to the hardwood floor here at York Suburban tonight.
It's going to be so cool to get a chance to play with your brother in high school.
I mean, yeah, it's a great moment. And Joshua Franklin just hit double digits with 10 points.
Avant Sweeney with the ball. Kicks out.
Brady Stump
with a nice
shot.
Foul line jumper, mid-range game. I want to tell the fans also, Jalen Franklin didn't start this game. Came in around the second quarter.
Yes, he did.
Came in on fire, though, got points. Been very effective. Ezra Davis. And that's the second, third time Ezra has hit the deck so far in this game.
Avant Sweeney bringing the ball up court.
Right now, York Suburban can't get into that lead. Pull up. Nice pass.
And the put in there by Ryan Butler. His first points tonight, too.
And that was a great pass from Harry Kelly, number 11 for York Suburban. Nice dish. And right now, York Suburban is within 7 points. Hasn't been within 7 points in a while.
They're cutting into the lead here by Susquehannock, who's had the lead essentially all evening.
Jalen Franklin with the ball. Kick out. Ezra Davis tries the three. Don't know if that's his game. That's a good hustle from number 0, Ricky Ferguson.
Yes.
Ezra Davis, again, he's around that three-point range. I don't think the coach wants him there. He's very effective when he's around the mid-range game.
Down in the post.
Down in the post and around the rim. When you get a guy out his element a little bit, you might get a turnover, but very strong player, been playing really good basketball offensively and as well defensively. Looks like they're setting up a two-man game right now. Kai Strine with the ball, out to Avant Sweeney. Avant Sweeney assesses. And Brady Stump can hit that three. He's a big man, but he can knock it down as well. That's a good first step from Avant Sweeney to draw the foul on Josh Franklin.
He's got to head to the charity line there. Avant Sweeney, who steps on the line there with 7 points, looking to add to his point total. And, of course, York Suburban down by 7 right now, 37-30 with 5:43 to go in the third quarter.
Really like Avant Sweeney's game. I've been watching him now for the last couple of years. Basketball is life to him. He's always playing, see him on the court, inviting guys out to play with him, stays positive on Facebook and other social medias. Wish the best for him, love his game. He's going to continue to develop. Like I say, he has a very quick first step, gets to the bucket, it's a high flyer. If he gets an opportunity to get a fast break or go a one-on-one with a guy, expect him to go over top and go for that big-time slam. Jalen Franklin with the ball, 1,000-point scorer for Susquehannock.
And an interesting matchup there. Talking about matchups, Avant Sweeney against Jalen Franklin there.
Josh Franklin moving, nifty passer. And that's a charge call.
Charge call on Ezra Davis, who has 6 points. Not happy with that call.
Right, and Ezra Davis not having the second half that he wants to have so far. But we're only a minute and a half into this. 8 minutes? It's 8 minutes, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. About 3 minutes into this second half, so he has a lot of time to recover. You got to keep his head up, keep playing. Coach sits him right now and lets him get a fresh air and readjust with the reserves, and a chance for him to talk to him.
And a turnover there. It'll be Susquehannock in and out of the hands of number 11, Harry Kelly, a senior for York Suburban.
It's a good drive.
And the
Tough bucket.
Double digits for Chase Robert right now for Susquehannock.
Yeah. And Chase Roberts is an aggressive basketball player. Likes to get to the bucket. Isn't shy. Von Sweeney comes back with the pull-up.
There, Harry Kelly with his first points in tonight's game. Pulls York Suburban within 5 right now. Susquehannock 39, York Suburban 34. Just under 4.5 minutes to go here. And
York Suburban's creeping back into the game slowly but surely. Right now, good pass. Short.
And
love to see players move without the ball and get to the bucket. That was a great pass. Came up a little short. Right now, York Suburban has a chance to capitalize. That was 2 different calls right there.
Yeah.
One referee was called in on the floor. Another one was giving him the bucket. Giving number 24, Brady Stump, the bucket. And right now, Brady Stump has a height advantage in the paint. All they have to do is go to him, and they did just now. He can just go right up with it. If they're strategic, they'll continue to go to Brady Stump in the post. He has a height advantage of at least 3 to 4 inches, and he's getting the ball where he wants it, so expect to see more of that. Cal Strine. Nice bounce pass. And there goes Avant Sweeney with the first step. And I believe that was good defense from Harry Kelly. Kept his hands straight up. Might have got bailed out a little bit on that call. I believe that was really good defense for number 11, Harry Kelly for York Suburban. And checking in the game right now is Gavin Smith, giving Ryan Butler a break, number 2 for York Suburban.
Dan Benna with the inbound pass to Jalen Franklin. Benna drives to the net.
Another aggressive move, but blocked by committee from the York Suburban players. Von Sweeney with the ball. Quick first step as always. Nice drop off. Short. Jalen Franklin with the push in transition. Nice step.
Nice move by Jalen Franklin.
And he got another steal back to back like that. And that's how you get those 1,000 points before you're even a senior. You know how to score. You're aggressive going to the bucket. Jalen Franklin represents all that. Doesn't just get a bucket and celebrate, plays defense right afterwards. And just like that, Susky's up by 9 points again. I say go back to Brady Stump in the post. Good pass. And that's a short bucket for Avant Sweeney.
11 points now for Avant Sweeney. Leads all Suburban scores. And through the hands of Abbas Nadaye, number 33 for Susquehannock.
Right now, Susquehanna's being very careful with the ball, running their play.
Yeah, making sure, setting it up offensively. A 3-point.
And he's on the ground, and that's a good rebound for number 33.
Abbas Nadaye with his first points tonight.
And I said, the bus looks like he's just going to grow. He's about 6'2", 6'3" now. He looks like he's probably only 15 years old. Looks like one of those kids that's going to continue to grow and continue to develop into a better player. Gavin Smith with the ball, kick out. Kai Stein back out to Gavin Smith for an easy 2. And Gavin Smith right now shows us that he does have that mid-range game. If he gets open, gets that opportunity, he can knock it down.
7 points for Gavin Smith. Susquehannock 45, York Suburban 38 with just over a minute to go here in the third quarter.
York Suburban needs a couple stops. And they haven't had an opportunity to do that so far. Susquehannock has been in control the whole time of this game. Avant with the push. Coach is making sure they move without the ball. Short, good rebound.
And there's Gavin Smith with the put in.
Gavin Smith again.
Pulls York Suburban within 5. Susquehannock 45, York Suburban 40. Oh, what a pass and a put in.
That's a big time play. That was real smooth.
It was a nice play there.
And that brings York Suburban within 3 points.
Closest margin right now.
And Sussie's coach is not going to call timeout. He's going to let his team play for the last shot of this third quarter. Good hesitation dribble. Good hesitation dribble. Short. A bust right back up. A bust right back up. And he gets fouled.
He got fouled as the buzzer sounds.
He got fouled with probably 0.3
and he's going to head to the free throw line. And what an opportunity here for a bus. As time has expired here in the third quarter.
Might want to keep an eye.
Notwithstanding here, the free throw shot here.
Might want to keep an eye on number 33, a bus. Madier.
It's his third point tonight.
We don't know if he's do we have the list where if he's a senior or a sophomore?
I did not grab that. No, they did not have an official roster. I kind of had to take a picture and write quickly, Sometimes we have to do that during our broadcast. And tonight was one of those nights. Now, I do have a hard copy of Suburban's roster, but
the bus is like a young kid.
Do with what we got here.
Yeah.
And,
looks like he may only be in 10th grade, but he's a really good player. Like I said, I like to see his development and growth throughout the years.
Susquehannock 47, York Suburban 42. Don't go anywhere. Buckle up. The final 8 minutes are here. Get your bottled water and popcorn and settle in maybe in front of your fireplace. Tonight it's one of those nights after the snow that kind of moved through here. A quick clipper, and I know you were probably busy with the snow removal today,
I was. I kind of started around 6 a.m. working with the Inch Landscaping Company, and we were out there doing developments, and it was a
full day.
It was a full day.
Here you are with the broadcast tonight. And you have a big tournament this weekend, correct?
Yes, yes. I also want to give a shout out to Sideline Cancer, my son's AAU team. They're doing a lot of good things. ICANN Academy, with Charlie Parker, with Trevor Orr. They're doing a lot of good things, and big shout out to them. And we're going down representing Sideline Cancer in the AAU tournament down in Virginia, the Boo Williams tournament down in Virginia. So should be a lot of good teams down there, top-rated teams down there as well.
And we're back to action here to start the fourth quarter. Suburban down by 5. Plenty of time to bounce back into this game.
And with no hesitation, that's a quick 3.
And that's a steal there by Jalen Franklin.
And Jalen Franklin knows when it comes to those 50-50 balls, he has a good opportunity of stealing the ball. He has he's strong in on the upper body strength. So, when the ball's around, he's going to yank it from a player. Didn't agree with that call because I know he gets the ball 9 times out of 10 when it's a 50-50 ball. Von Sweeney with the drive, gets to a sweet spot.
There's Brady Stump under the net. Can't quite put it in.
And Ezra Davis is making it really hard for Brady Stump to do what he wants.
Jalen Franklin passes to his brother Joshua Franklin.
And
the and one.
No.
No? Or was that a...
One referee called a charge.
A charge, okay.
And that was a
Got a little
big-time
excited
charge.
there, dude. Yeah, big-time charge by big man Joshua Franklin.
Well, Kai Stein is the one that took the charge, and he took it on Josh Franklin. And Josh Franklin's not a small man.
No, he's not.
He's all but 200 pounds out there, so that was a hard take for the freshman.
There's Avon Sweeney. Brady Stump there.
And that referee right there, I forgot his name, but he's been around for years on top of years. He knows his calls, and right now he's making some decisive calls in this game in the fourth quarter. And they're accurate, to be honest with you. They're very credible calls. So.
Under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Susquehannock with the ball. And we thank you for tuning in tonight. And a scramble for the ball. A timeout called by head coach Andy Shalo of Susquehannock.
We're sitting in the crowd right now with some of the fans from Susquehannock, and we believe, we got a new fan, Carol Walker. She's watching her tonight. Her granddaughter's right there in the front. She's a cheerleader on the right side, and her daughter's here, and the whole family's here. So big shout out to Carol Walker, as she has the opportunity to watch her granddaughter from afar.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of what we do here at Sports Shooting Stars do. Not just around the county, but really around the country and world. Wherever you're watching from the comfort of your home, we thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. Check us out on our Facebook page and Instagram.
Yep, they did a great job.
And it's not just about you. You have the student athletes here in terms, but you also have the cheerleader. You have the pep band here, and a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah,
tonight.
I mean, they got good food here too. They got Parma's
and
Pizza.
You know all about it, right?
Parma's Pizza's here.
Pizza's so great, you'll scrape your plate. And you were doing that pre-game here.
They got hot dogs, chili dogs. They got, York Suburban is very accommodating when it comes to their fans and what they serve here. So shout out to them. They remind me of Dallastown. Dallastown is another one that's very accommodating with pizza and all the different selections.
We'll be there next Friday with Spring Grove and Dallastown. Big weekend of action next weekend, heading into MLK weekend next weekend. But we're back to action here. There's Ezra Davis for a shot. Comes up short.
And that's what they want, Ezra Davis in the paint right there. Missed on that shot, but they still would rather him shoot that than the deep mid-range shots that he was shooting. One more kick out. Gavin Smith's been on fire so far.
And no doubt about it.
The quiet assassin. He doesn't say much. He just shoots when he's open.
That's 12 points and pulls York Suburban within 2. Jalen Franklin's shot in and out of the bucket. York Suburban for a chance to tie it.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Jalen Franklin's layup package is subpar. I mean, superb. I'm sorry. It's above average, man. His layup packages are ridiculous. He has that one step and explosion to the rim, and he can finish left or right, or with the same, off the same different foot. Doesn't matter, but his layup packages are top notch. That shot right there is kind of rimmed out.
And it sends right now Avon Sweeney to the free throw line with 11 points.
And Avon Sweeney calmly knocks down the first shot.
Make it 12, much to the delight of the student section here as he's shooting in to the net there. Student section.
Avon Sweeney's doing a great job putting his team on his back, the senior, number 13 at the line for York Suburban.
And Gavin Smith, another key player.
Knocks down the second shot, and it ties the game up. That's the first tie since the first quarter.
A brand new game here with just under 6 minutes to go. We're knotted up 47-47. We thank you for tuning in tonight, this Friday night, to Sports Shooting Stars.
And this might be another nail-biter tie, as many as our other games are.
I put in an order for it tonight. We'll see if it delivers.
And I like this matchup here, Jalen Franklin versus Avon Sweeney. And they're going to run their offense, Susquehannock. They're going to look for something, drive. Ball got stuck. Brady Stump with the pass.
That rebound.
And the look away.
Coast, huh?
The look away.
Brady
he took his time and see what he wanted. And right there, York Suburban took their first lead of the second half.
49-47, York Suburban with just over 5 minutes to go. Brady Stump.
And we want to tell fans.
With 9 points.
York Suburban was down by 12 points at halftime. and pretty much majority of the third quarter.
There's Josh Franklin charged to the net.
And that's a good drive.
And the put in by Chase Robert.
And that gets him 12 points.
12 points.
In tonight's contest. And Chase Roberts, he puts his head down and he knows where he wants to go. And he's an aggressive, confident player.
And we're tied up 49-49.
And you see the cheerleaders doing their thing.
Well, I think you're ready to do that next after she did it.
Nah, I can't.
Multiple backflips.
Very gifted athletes, the cheerleaders as well. I mean,
and they put the practice time in as well.
They do.
Sometimes that gets
Very
overlooked.
gifted.
These athletics. Also, Dean's Auto Plaza, 6851 York Road in Hanover. Check out their inventory at Facebook and online. One of our sponsors tonight. And, of course, you mentioned Parma's Pizza of Dallastown. Pizza's so great, you'll scrape your plate. Come out, visit Darren Bonaquisti at 476 East Main Street in Dallastown.
Yeah, and a personal shout out to the sponsors real quick. We know them personally. Bruce Wahlberg, Eric Brewer, Jesse Ferber, John Turpak, Ron Johnson, Darren Bonaquista. These guys are really active in the community. Ezra Smith has to make a decision.
Franklin made a decision.
And that's just that upper body strength that I talked about before with Jalen Franklin. He has that strength where you get the ball up, and again, his layup package is just superb. It's a three. Tip in, not good. Ezra Davis with the rebound. Short. Right now, York Suburban has numbers.
Avant Sweeney.
Kick out.
And
Good
the
pass.
put in.
And that makes this game tied up again, 51-51.
15 points for Avant Sweeney.
And that's a great shot from Avant Sweeney. He just put it out of reach of Ezra Davis, who's a big-time shot blocker for Susquehannock team. And right now, I believe Josh Franklin needs to get busy and start scoring some buckets. He's been quiet so far in the second half. And York Suburban's right now content with just pushing the ball off the court.
Tied up 51-51 with just over 3 minutes to go.
And that's a quick shot
Jalen
for
Franklin.
number 15, Israel Riviera. Don't know if that's what you wanted.
It was almost as if Ricky Ferguson wasn't expecting that shot or pass from Jalen Franklin. In and out of Ricky's hands. It'll be York Suburban's ball with 3:07 to go.
Yeah, I did. Just got taking that one extra step. And right now, York Suburban's in a good situation. Short.
Susky bringing the ball up court.
Jalen Franklin recovers the ball.
Jalen Franklin.
Kicks out.
What a shot by Joey Smith. 7 points and a
Joey
big three by Joey Smith, too.
And Joey Smith, number 22 with Susquehannock, I said before, doesn't give you that basketball look, but he's a confident player. Can finish with both hands, and right there you can show you can knock down a big-time three. It's a great shot for number 22, Joey Smith.
Tell you what, this crowd is loud here, dude.
They are. And it's basically Susquehannock's team that's so loud right now. I don't hear much from the York Suburban squad.
No, but their fan base has showed up here at York Suburban.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. And you can't leave Gavin Smith open, number 1 for York Trojans. Spin move. And Gavin Smith so far for the York Suburban Trojans, number 1, has been doing nothing but knocking down open shots. So you can't leave him open at all.
12 points. Uh-oh.
Miscommunication there, but Avant can
swatted away, and Avant Sweeney's going to be called on the foul there on Ricky Ferguson. Now Ricky's going to make his way to the charity line. Still looking for his first points tonight.
Don't know about that call there, Todd. Looks like it was a clean block. A little bit of, a little animated after the block, and I think that may have caused him to maybe blow the whistle. But as far as the block, very clean to me from my angle.
A 3-point lead right now for Susquehannock with 1:50 to go in the fourth quarter.
And Ricky Ferguson is at the line with less than 2 minutes to go in this contest. His team up by 3. He misses both. But Jalen Franklin's in the backcourt.
He is.
And he likes this matchup. He likes this matchup. Very nifty ball
against
handler.
Ryan Butler. A timeout called now by Susquehannock's head coach.
I believe
Andy
Jalen
Shalo.
Franklin saw blood in the water when he was guarded against number 2, Ryan Butler. He wanted that matchup. He did a quick crossover. He was setting up his package, and coach called a timeout, which is very good. But I believe Jalen Franklin was ready to put him in the mixer and try to get to the bucket.
What a reminder, fans, our next broadcast will be coming to you live next Friday from Downtown as they play host to the Spring Grove Rockets.
And as the fans can see real quick, some of the student body and also the cheerleaders, they get the team and the crowd excited and hyped up throughout the game. The band members are over there as well.
It's a nice feature here at York Suburban, the pep band. I don't believe that we've seen the pep band at any other basketball venue here in YIAA. It adds to the excitement. You see that at a lot of the college basketball arenas.
Yeah,
but
personally,
it's nice to see that here at York Suburban.
Personally, one of the gyms I believe that has the most fans and also student body that's engaging is Central. Central has that, but I believe Northeastern.
Northeast.
And also York Suburban. I believe they're
York
like
Suburban.
the top. And West York. I remember being at West York, and they got pretty rowdy out there as well. So.
Well, they got a lot to be rowdy about. They're undefeated, and
they're tearing up the Division
yes,
II,
they
9-0. And they're not slowing down. That team can easily go 17, 18-0. Love to see them in the county playoffs and see if they can make it to the championship.
Well, we'll be part of it as we bring the game to you, the county championships in the month of February.
Absolutely. We're doing both games, girls and boys.
Swatted away,
block.
Brady Stump.
Brady
that
Stump.
matchup with Ezra Davis.
And that's a kick out.
What a three by Ryan Butler.
And Ryan Butler shot that through like Steph Curry. He let it go and start running down the court. He knew it was in. And right now the momentum is on your Suburban
this game
side.
up with that three-point shot. There's Josh Franklin for 2. Josh Franklin.
Josh Franklin put his head down, went straight to the bucket, big-time score.
Timeout called by head coach Mitch Kemp of York Suburban. 53 seconds due left. Susquehannock a 2-point lead, 56-54. It's everything we would want tonight do in another sensational broadcast.
That was just a solo shot by Josh Franklin. He knew what he wanted to do, got his and put his head down, got right to the bucket. Very tough shot over the stretch of Brady Stump. And as you can see, the Susquehanna cheerleaders doing their thing.
I think they practiced that a few times. How about it?
I mean, very synchronized.
All synchronized there, yes.
And
no doubt.
step. That was very
all
very
part
nice.
of the entertainment here tonight. Yep. Josh Franklin, you mentioned before the timeout, has 12 points now for Susquehannock, and they're clinging to a 2-point lead with 53 seconds to go.
It's going to be real crucial right now what happens with York Suburban. I believe Ezra Davis for Susquehanna needs to slow it down a little bit. He's trying to do spin moves and things like that. Hey, he just needs to secure a rebound and get the ball to his, to his shooters and his scorers, and then give a tip-in rebound or something to that degree. Right now, I believe he's playing a little bit excessive, and he wasn't doing that in the first half. York Suburban's in a great situation. Down by 2. Kai Shrine, the setup shot was for him, but it was not there. Go back down to Kyle. Gavin Smith, he's been knocking it down consistently. He needs to make that shot. There it is.
There's a 3-point shot.
There it is.
Off the rim.
And that's the shot they wanted first. They didn't get an opportunity to get the shot. He waited his turn, and he still got a clean shot off. But Gavin Smith, number 1, has been knocking down shots for York Suburban all night. He has around, I believe, 8 points.
12 points,
12 points in
dude.
tonight's
12
contest.
points.
He needs not to hesitate and be confident in his shot. That's why he's out there.
And a press right now, as you can see the defense of York Suburban. Just under 30 seconds to go.
And again, Todd, here we are again in a contest that's so close, and it's going right down to the last second. You don't know who's going to win this game. We want the fans that's watching on the YouTube live chat to let us know who you believe the player of the game should be. I mean, it's kind of hard to say so far.
Now, I mean, really, it's going to be based, obviously, to who wins this game, which team. But a solid effort by both teams here.
And I know Jalen Franklin wants the one-on-one matchup. He trusts himself more than anybody. He can take anybody off the dribble.
Yeah, 1,000-point scorer.
Yeah.
You certainly want it in his hands. He's going to go to the charity line now, getting fouled by Avant Sweeney.
Wonder if Avant should have made that foul a little sooner, but that's still a great call from Avant to go ahead and foul him to slow things down and get him to the line, even though that's a guy you don't want to foul, but what can you do when the ball's in his hands?
Big opportunity here for Franklin to, give him a little breathing room.
And this is a 1-and-1.
And makes it 14 points for Jalen Franklin and a 3-point lead now for Susquehannock.
Knocks them both down confidently.
And a 4-point lead with 16 seconds to go, dude. That's 15 points if you're keeping score at home for Jalen Franklin. Susquehannock 58, York Suburban 54. Don't go anywhere, fans. A timeout right now on the court with 16 seconds to go. Like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game: Integrity First Home Buyers, S3 Performance Training, Prestige Motor Cars of York, Parma's Pizza of Dallastown, and Dean's Auto Plaza. Sponsors for tonight's broadcast. We thank each and every sponsor, and we would encourage our viewers to support our sponsors as well all season long with Sports Shooting Stars, as we are in year 5, dude.
Yeah, we go into the football season. And right into the basketball season, and they continue to sponsor our program and help us get these games on TV, these nail biters, these games that it's going to live forever in time on YouTube somewhere. You can always show your kids or show
they'll be in the video
grandma.
vault forever, right?
Absolutely,
no doubt.
They help us get these games on TV as well as Cliff Kern, Belinda Morales, who's our videographer. Your daughter who helps out sometimes, Lexi Miller. And here we are, last 16 seconds of this contest. We got to get something up fast.
Yeah, Avant Sweeney bringing the ball up court. Under 10 seconds to go.
And you're asking a lot from the freshman. That's all I can say. You're asking a lot from the freshman. That's two different times where they kind of relied on Kaj trying to kind of, make a play. Avant has to keep his dribble, but you're asking a lot from the freshman. And it's going to be a gutsy win if Susquehannock can pull this out here tonight. York Suburban had their runs. I believe they had a lot of confidence, late in the last 2 minutes of this game of taking the lead and securing the lead. But, Susquehannock did a great job of, keeping the ball in the hands of guys like Jalen Franklin, who's so confident and 1,000-point scorer. So, they love free throws.
And these are easy shots. And of course, Jalen Franklin.
Short.
Comes up short on that one. York Suburban for a 3-point shot off the rim. And we've arrived at the end of the game with your score. Susquehannock 58, York Suburban 54.
Great contest between both ball clubs. They laid it all on the floor.
They did do, and an impressive game and another exciting game to broadcast here, courtesy of Sports Shooting Stars, as the players are lining up, shaking hands as the fans exit the gymnasium here at York Suburban. Again, the final score: Susquehannock 58, York Suburban 54. I imagine we're going to make our way down to the hardwood floor to interview the player of the game. And You know, sitting here thinking about it, you know, Susquehannock wins. Jalen Franklin has 15 points. I have to give the tip of the hat to Jalen Franklin. Your thoughts tonight?
Yeah, I think Jalen Franklin had a great game with 15 points, 1,000-point scorer. Didn't have an opportunity to give him recognition throughout the years prior, but this time having an opportunity to watch him play, you can tell what type of next-level athlete he is and high intelligent player as well. So yeah, definitely want to give. I think it was a group effort tonight because Joey Smith did a great job.
Joshua Franklin, his brother, had 12 points in tonight's contest. Chase Robert, another player, 12 points. These are all unofficial, but a total team effort by Susquehannock. And Dude, do you want to make your way down and get? Broadcast partner Dude Jones and I are making our way down on the hardwood floor. Another impressive win for Susquehannock, 58-54. There we go. I hate having my back to the camera. RB's out here. Dude Jones mid-court just seconds ago. A thriller here played. And it was a great game. What a reminder, fans that are tuned in. Next Friday, we'll be at Dallastown as they'll play host to Spring Grove. And, of course, a week from tomorrow, York High at Central. It should be a big weekend of basketball over MLK weekend. We hope you join us. We thank you for joining. We're live here with the Franklin brothers. Yeah, it's not James Franklin. It's Joshua Franklin and Jalen Franklin. Great game tonight, guys. Your thoughts about tonight's game? Talk to the fans a little bit about tonight's game. What went into tonight's preparation?
We've been off a couple weeks, so we've been doing a lot of preparation to get us ready for this game and execute it real well.
No doubt about it. 12 points, and your brother there, 15 points, and a great effort. Your thoughts on tonight's game?
It was a hard-fought battle. Every time we play a Mr. Beverly, there's always some mess, so it's glad to finally pull this one out. We've been through a lot this year as a team, really, so to get a win like this, man, feels great.
How special, tell the viewers, how special is this? You guys are brothers to play together on the hardwood.
Yeah, that's something special we talked about, because you normally don't see that, two brothers playing together.
You know, I know his game, he know my game, we know where each other going to be. It's just, that chemistry you just can't teach, you know what I'm saying, just know.
Your thoughts?
What he said is real special. He know me, I know him. We know what we do. It feels good out there.
Well, I noticed that when you guys are playing out there, just knowing basketball, sometimes you'll go to the bucket, your brother's already cutting to the bucket. I said, yo, they do that all the time. You can tell even from the park, that's what you guys do. And again, man, Jalen, this is our first time getting a chance to watch you, but you've been on our radar for a long time, man. And I was telling the fans that were watching the game, man, your layup packages, top notch, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting to the bucket, using different hands. My son's a point guard, so I told him, hey, watch him. Because like I said, as far as getting to the bucket, man, and different ways of scoring and having that confidence, you can see it on the court. So I want to give you a big shout out with that. And also your big brother, right? Yeah, little brother. I'm sorry, little brother.
You wouldn't know it. No,
big brother.
Here. No way. No doubt about that.
Right.
I mean.
Yeah, and how, just take me through that last play when you got to the bucket. You kind of did the jelly and went all the way to the bucket, because that shot right there pretty much put you guys in the lead. And I think it took a lot of wind out of York Suburban, man, because you came down, looked like you wasn't going to pass the ball. You was like, look, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, I seen it was no one guarding me, and I saw it was three of them over there, so I was just like, all right, you got to take it.
Right. That was a good move because you went over Brady Stump. His outstretched hand and still made the bucket, man. I think that was pretty much the go-ahead win. But real quick, hey, do you guys want to give a shout-out to anybody that's watching tonight, man? Because there's a lot of people watching from your area.
I know one of your teammates, Therese Walker's at IMG Academy. I can only imagine if he was here what this team would look like. But do you want to say to anybody that's watching at home, friends or family?
I don't know. I just want to thank y'all for watching. Got this dub. Thank y'all.
Anything you'd like to say for your fans and family maybe watching?
Just thank you for supporting. That's it.
All right. Well, real quick, I want to give you a player of the game shirt, bro. Listen, you got to show the camera that's watching right there. The best athletes in YIAA have worn that shirt and beyond, man. So, if you can put it on real quick, too, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll take a couple pictures and let you guys get back on the bus, man. Chase balled out tonight. Joey Smith balled out. You know what I'm saying? So they did a great job, man. No doubt, man.
Get it in here. The Franklin brothers did it tonight here, and you got to be looking ahead maybe to West York as well, right?
Yeah, we real locked in on them. So
we'll be over for that game. I think we'll come over.
Take a picture here for the get in tight here. There you go, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Let you guys get back on the bus, man. Great job, man. Keep working hard.
Great game, man.
You got to teach my son some of the layup packages, man. You know what I'm saying?
Here in the house, and what an
man.
impressive
Be
win
safe. See you guys
tonight
later.
by Susquehannock. A great win. And, well, dude, I tell you what, this is what we come to expect here. Close games, entertaining games, and it's great to be part of it. We want to thank the fans for tuning in this Friday night.
Yeah, it's like even on the football side, it's like hardly any blowouts. Every game, basketball, football has been very competitive today. I mean, throughout our last couple of seasons, so it's very fun to come and film these games.
Volleyball, York Suburban, no stranger to the volleyball success here, particularly their girls program.
Also,
and,
also want to give a shout out to Matt Marshall, the athletic director at York Suburban, always very accommodating, always looks out for us. And like I said, I think that Susquehannock versus West York is coming up. And I think we need to put that on the schedule because that's going to be a really good one.
Flex some of these games, but it's been fun. And who knows, maybe we'll do a high school wrestling match. And I know I've had some inquiries about boys volleyball. Northeastern and Central's a big game. Maybe we'll make some time for that date as well. It's a big rivalry game.
Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Sports Shooting Stars. Check out our sponsors at our lower third, all the people that looked out for us today. That, as far as new fans that we got from the Susquehanna area school district, so shout out to them as well. We do a lot of games, and like I said, it was a treat watching your team tonight.
No doubt about it, and we'll wrap things up here from the hardwood here in York Suburban. Todd Edwards.
Dude Jones. See you guys
later. Have yourself a great
night
and great weekend. We'll see you next Friday at Dallastown.